Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A royal expert claims that Prince William and Kate Middleton have requested that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle bring their kids when they next visit the UK. The Prince and Princess of Wales and the Sussexes have been at odds for years, but it appears that the couple wants to put the past behind them once and for all. Furthermore, Princess Kate was all for meeting Archie and Lilibet in England, but the Duchess of Sussex declined the invitation, according to royal biographer Tom Quinn. Quinn told the Mirror, "There is no way Meghan would bring the kids to the UK." William and Kate have suggested that Meghan and Harry bring the kids, and that the two families try to get back together, but so far, the suggestion isn't working. Archie and Lilibet last travelled to the UK in June 2022 for the late Queen Elizabeth Hugh's Platinum Jubilee. For her part, Markle travelled back to England for the Queen's funeral in September of the same year. Sources dispute the recent report, though. Kensington Palace has been contacted by the Post for a statement. Due to safety fears, the couple decided not to bring their kids along, as the Sussexes were no longer eligible for taxpayer-funded security protection in the UK. This implies that when the two travel to Harry's native country, they will have to cover the cost of their own protection. However, it appears like Harry and his spouse are not holding back when it comes to providing support to the royal family in this difficult time, and one royal expert believes that a reconciliation is 100% possible. Harry and Meghan are rumoured to have contacted William and Kate in an attempt to facilitate their brief return to the UK royal family. In an exclusive interview with the Post, King Charles' former butler Grant Harold stated, "A reconciliation with Harry and Meghan is totally possible, 100%. I have no doubt in my mind that Harry will get in contact with Kate and William and offer his assistance. Whether they accept it or not is a completely different story, but I genuinely think Harry would have reached out to Meghan directly." Sadly, family comes together during times like these, and as they say, blood is thicker than water, Harold continued. In February, the Post disclosed that Charles had been mulling over the prospect of temporarily having Harry return, even though the Duke was kept out of the succession negotiations. Harry and Meghan expressed their desire for seclusion for Middleton throughout her medical treatment in the wake of the Princess of Wales' unexpected cancer news earlier this month. The couple released a statement saying, "We wish health and healing for Kate and the family, and hope they are able to do so privately and in peace." After Middleton's announcement, the couple, who left the royal life in 2020 and rushed over the pond to Montecito, California, are said to have spoken with the Prince and Princess of Wales privately. Within a day, tickets for tours of Balmoral Castle, which let people take a first look inside the royal family's residence, were completely sold out. This summer, the 75-year-old Queen will permit guests to enter Balmoral Castle. The public can visit King Charles' Scottish mansion from July 1 to August 4, however tickets went fast the day they went on sale on Wednesday. 40 tickets will be made available each day for visitors to tour portions of the royal palace before the King and Queen leave for their summer vacation at the Aberdeenshire Castle. It's said to be a part of Charles' ambition to open up the palaces to the public more than before, as they were previously limited to viewing the ballroom and exploring the castle grounds. The £100 or £150 for the tour includes afternoon tea, ticketed the sold-out inside tour of the castle. The tours were the first since the castle's completion in 1855, according to the Balmoral Castle website. They will take you on a historical journey through several of the beautiful rooms within Balmoral Castle, it said in addition to the experience. You will discover the history of the castle and how the royal family has cherished it for many years. Travel through time from the purchase of the Balmoral by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert through to present day, where you can see how rooms within the castle are used today by Their Majesties the King and Queen and other members of the royal family. The late Queen Elizabeth passed away on September 8, 2022, at Balmoral, which was reportedly her favorite house. After being rented for the first time in 1848, Balmoral Castle was bought by Prince Albert for Queen Victoria in 1852, making it the family's permanent home in Scotland. The estate includes several residences, such as the Prince and Princess of Wales Cottage, Tam na Gar, and the King's private estate, Birkhall, spanning over 50,000 acres of land. With more seclusion available to them at Balmoral, the royal family enjoys walks, picnics, fishing, and barbecues. Princess Eugenie, the granddaughter of the late Queen, expressed her affection for Balmoral in a 2016 ITV documentary titled Our Queen at 90, stating, "It's the most beautiful place on earth. I think Granny is the most happy there. I think she really, really loves the Highlands," she continued at the time. Dogs. There are always dogs, lots of dogs, and walks and picnics, and the constant influx and emigration of people. We're all family there, so it's a great place for Granny and Grandpa to be. We can visit them up there, where there's plenty of space to run around and breathe. In a blatant indication of his positive comeback, King Charles plans to travel 500 miles to celebrate his wedding anniversary next week. The 75-year-old Charles is reportedly itching to take the reins and resume his public persona following a positive reaction to his sophisticated cancer therapy. Additionally, the King and Queen intend to travel to Australia. It is anticipated that he will celebrate his 19th wedding anniversary at Scotland's Birkhall, located on the Balmoral estate, with Queen Camilla. He is so fond of the place that, following his wedding to Camilla on April 9, 2005, he decided to spend their honeymoon there. Last year, the royal couple celebrated New Year's Day there as well. According to a palace source, Charles' future and recuperation following the shocking cancer diagnosis appear positive. He picked the property for his and Camilla's honeymoon after their 2005 wedding, since it holds so special meaning for him. Last year, the royal couple celebrated New Year's Day there as well. According to a royal source, Charles' future and recuperation from the shocking cancer diagnosis appear positive. He felt well enough last week to throw an interfaith leaders' reception at Buckingham Palace. Then, on Easter, he led the family out of Windsor Castle's St. George Chapel to greet and shake hands with about 60 well-wishers. At the time, a palace source described the return as a significant step. The King's response to treatment has been very encouraging, and his doctors were able to slightly adjust their guidance on what His Majesty is now able to undertake, they acknowledged. Charles's aide made it clear that while his treatment continues, and caution is the watchword, he would be returning to public appearances in the spring and summer. They stated that medical advice is the basis for all plans. However, they went on, there is a lot of optimism and hope among the doctors and the patient. Today, The Sun also revealed the King instructed advisors to expedite preparations for his next 2-week state visit to Australia. The King is eager to get on with the job and raring to go, a source stated. He is over the moon with the way his cancer treatment is going and hopes to make a state visit to Australia in the fall. It is reported that Charles is supercharging the itinerary for the 2-week journey, which also includes stops in New Zealand and Samoa. However, insiders believe the October tour with Queen Camilla will be scaled back and feature significant downtime to make sure he has the energy to perform his duties. Within weeks, aides will visit the site after he instructs them to intensify their plans for Australia. An Australian tour is thought to be the largest and most significant overseas excursion a British monarch does. The first visit by the late Queen was in 1954, and the last was in 2011. When Charles and Camilla travelled to Australia in 2018, Charles was the Prince of Wales. Charles attempted to play the didgeridoo at an Aboriginal art show in Birmingham in 1992. Just to get there, the exhausting voyage entails 20,000 miles and 21-hour flights. In order to preside over the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, Charles and Camilla would also travel to Samoa and New Zealand. However, extending the trip to Fiji should be avoided. On a foreign trip, Charles is known to accept 6 or 7 appointments a day. The king is ready to go after taking a large break owing to his cancer diagnosis, according to an insider. Test results allowed him to attend the Easter Sunday service and spend time interacting with the people, something he had missed. He is aware that he can't hang around and is feeling quite optimistic. He is eager to take charge and return to his public role as head of state, even though his doctors are monitoring his health. He is ecstatic about how well the treatment is doing and is accelerating plans for Samoa, New Zealand, and Australia. He wants to live up to the maxim put forth by his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, "You have to be seen to be believed." So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.